Hi, in this video I'm going to explain what is a dihybrid cross and how lethal gene influence phenotypic ratios, and if you know how to solve such problems, I recommend you to stop video here, try to solve this problem on your own first, and later you can run video again and you can compare your answer with my answer and explanation. And for those of you who don't know how to solve such problems, just keep watching. And today's problem is, in rabbit the homozygous, or capital C is normal, and heterozygous results in rabbits with deformed legs, and homozygous recessive small c is lethal. For the gene for coat color, genotype homozygous dominant produce black, heterozygous brown, and homozygous recessive white color. Give the phenotypic proportions of offspring from a cross of deformed leg, brown rabbit with deformed leg, white rabbit. So how we are going to solve this problem? First of all, let's list the genotypes of the parents. But before that, we can rearrange our problem and we can list all the allelic combinations and phenotypes that such combinations would make. So the first gene would be gene C, that stands for the development of the legs, and we have three conditions. So it can be capital C, and this would be normal. So I would notate it like this. We also may have heterozygous condition, that is capital C, small c, and the legs would be deformed. And we also may have small c homozygous recessive, and in this case such an animal wouldn't be born, so this would leads to stillbirth or self-abortion. And as for the second gene B, that influence color, so it can be homozygous dominant, and that would lead to black color, and it can be heterozygous, that is capital B small b, and that leads to the production of the brown color, and it can be homozygous recessive, and that leads to the white color. So this all combinations possible here, and now we can list genotypes of the parents by looking at the phenotypes. So we have one parent with deformed leg, and this is going to be this parent, and this is going to be this genotype for the gene C. So this is going to be capital C, small c, and this is brown color. So that means that this is going to be this genotype for the gene B. So this is going to be capital B and small b. And we have to cross this parent with another one that is going to be also deformed legged, and this is going to be capital C, small c, or heterozygous, so capital C, small c, and the color going to be white. And that means this genotype here, small b, So we are going to cross these two parents, and now we have to find what the phenotypic ratios we can get for the progeny. So first of all, in order to find this phenotypic ratios, we have to find what kind of gametes these two parents can produce. And this doesn't matter if would be female or male, or this is going to be female or male. So gametes would be haploid. So as you see, these animals diploid and have two alleles for each locus or for each gene, and now we can find how many different genotypes for the gametes these genotypes can form. So this parent can make the gamete that is going to be first combination capital C and capital B. So capital C and capital B, this would be the first type of gamete. The second would be capital C and small b. So capital C and small b. Third combination can be small c and capital B, small c and capital B. And the last combination can be small c and small b, small c and small b. So as you see, this parent can produce four types of gametes, and gametes would be haploid. So here we have four alleles, and here for each genotype of the gametes we have half the number of the diploid organism, or sperm or egg cell would have just two alleles, and four combinations possible. So now let's take a look how many different gametes this parent can produce. And once again, we would use the same technique. So this would be the first combination, and this is going to be capital C small b, capital C small b, and this is, if we, as you see, make arrow here, as you see, we would have the same genotype, capital C and small b. So we don't list it. We only list unique genotypes. So here combination would be small c, small b, and this is different from what we have here. So we can list this small c and small b, and here we would have the same combination. So we don't list it. We only list unique combinations. So as you see, this parent would produce four types of gametes, and this parent would produce only two types of gametes, that is capital C small b and small c small b. So now we can just build a Punnett square and find all the possible combinations that these two parents can produce. And here in the first cell we would have capital C from this parent and capital C from the second parent, and small b from this parent, and capital B from this parent above. So this would be the first genotype possible, and second would be capital C small c and small b capital B. Here we would have capital C, small b, and here we would have capital C small c and small b. Here we would have capital C small c and capital B small b, and here we would have small c and capital B small b. And here we would have capital C small b, and here we would have small c, and small b. So as you remember, this genotype that is small c means that this is going to be self-abortion, so we can cross out this genotype, so we won't have this genotype, and we also won't have this genotype, and all the rest looks okay. So let's now list all the phenotypes here, because we have many genotypes, but some genotypes would make the same phenotype. For example, homozygous dominant for the gene C means normal legs, and heterozygous for the gene B means brown color. So let's check if we have such phenotypes here. And as you see, here we have normal legs, but the color would be white. As you see, homozygous for the gene B means white color. And we don't have any other phenotypes that produce normal legs. So this is going to be the only phenotype here with normal legs and brown color. So let's put this phenotype here, and this is going to be normal legs and brown color. So, and this is going to be 1. So let's find the other genotypes and phenotypes here. For example, heterozygosity for the gene C means deformed legs. So this is going to be deformed legs and brown color. So this is going to be one genotype or phenotype, and let's check if we have more of the same phenotype. And here we have also deformed legs and brown color. As you see, the order of the alleles here is different. Small b, capital B. Here we have capital B, small b, but the order doesn't matter. So this is going to be the same genotype and the same phenotype. So we can circle it with the same color. So this is going to be a rabbit with deformed legs and brown color. And as you see, we have two such rabbits here. So so far we have 1 to 2 ratio, and we have 3 more genotypes. And here, for example, this genotype means normal legs and white color. And we don't have any more such genotypes and phenotypes. So once again, we are going to have such one such rabbit that is going to be with normal legs and white color. So let's circle it, and we have 2 genotypes left, and as you see, genotypes are the same. So both of them would be heterozygous for the gene C, and that means deformed legs, and homozygous recessive for the gene B, that means white color, and the same genotype we see here, so the same phenotype here. So let's circle them in the same color, and we have 2 such phenotypes here. So this is going to be 2 with deformed legs and white color. So as you see, the ratios here would be 1 to 2 to 1 to 2. So this is how we solve this problem. And just a reminder that we do not list gametes that are going to be the same. So when we cross 2 parents here, we are not going to get a table that would be 4 by 4, because this parent would produce 4 different types of gametes, and this parent would produce only 2 unique types of gametes. So this is going to be a square that is 4 by 2. And as you see, not all the genotypes means different phenotypes, so some genotypes here would repeat, and this is how we get these phenotypic ratios. So we have ratio 2, 2, 1, and 1. So of course the order can be different, like 1 to 2 to 1 to 2, or we also can say that this is 2 to 2 and 1 to 1. So this is basically all for today. Now I hope you would be able easily to solve analogous problems on your exam. Thank you for your attention. Please subscribe for my new videos that I post almost every day. Thumbs up if you like this video, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.